Good morning, it's the final day of Storage Field Day here in Silicon Valley. We're actually going to be staying in the hotel today. We've got two vendors joining us. We've got E8 Storage, who are NVMe storage provider, and Congruity 360. Again, probably not the way to say that, who specialise in, I think it's disaster recovery and backup solutions as a reseller. So that's going to be a little bit of a different session. Looking forward to that. Yesterday we spent the whole day at DellEMC. We were joined by the Dell data protection team and also the mid-market storage team. It was a good day, some deep dive sessions. The morning really did concentrate on data domain. I suppose what came across to me was the wider range of solutions and integration with data domain. Clearly that's a very mature platform and they're trying to move that forward with new dashboards, bringing together data domain with Avamar and Network and all the other backup products. But it was good to get a bit of a deep dive as to what that would do. I suppose the two pieces that really stood out to me from the presentations in the morning were firstly about their cloud native backup solution that they demonstrated as a software as a service product that would work with AWS. That looked really interesting. Clearly it's an early product. A number of people in the Storage Field Day team maybe pointed out slight weaknesses or improvements that could be had, but it looks like it is going to be a solid product, and it's nice to see them playing in that cloud native arena while still being able to get the benefits of deduplication and compression and all those other good things that you would expect from that product line. The second one, which was my sort of favourite session of the morning, concentrated on how to make sure you're architecting your environment to be able to recover from a cyber attack. So specifically probably a ransomware attack, and we looked at an air-gapped data domain design that was architected in such a way to allow you to be able to recover your whole environment if your whole network had been taken down by a ransomware attack. So that was really good, quite thought-provoking, obviously very, very relevant to the data domain and Dell storage protection products, but also I think the messaging from that session could be taken from anybody with any backup product, and indeed that was one of the messages that was there from the Dell team, that you could architect Dell data domain on the back end but then use other third-party products in the front end to get your data there. So that was a really good session. Really recommend watching the video for that one. In the afternoon then we were joined by the mid-market storage team. So this is obviously Unity that comes from the EMC product line and SC that comes from the Dell product line that used to be Compellent. The real focus was on Compellent and, SC, and specifically the all-flash arrays that have recently been launched. No real change to hardware architecture other than the fact that it is all flash. We've got all the good stuff that we would come to expect on that, compression, deduplication. But I think some positive changes that we have seen is as an all-inclusive licensing model. For me, someone that used to be more involved with the PS or Equilogic product line, to go to Compellent, the fact there are licensing bundles and things like that made it a lot more complicated. And I think the fact that they've now moved on the all-storage version of the SEs to have this all-inclusive licensing model, that's a lot better for consumers, a lot easier to purchase. It was also good to hear from that product team that Unity and SC are products that are both in development. Neither one of those is going to go by the wayside. They're going to keep developing those hand in hand next to them, and there are really use cases for both of those. Obviously Unity has the file element, and I think the SC really does specialize in that tiered environment, certainly on the hybrid. So it's really have a look at both solutions and figure out what is best for you, and they're not going anywhere. So no matter which way you look at it, you can have confidence that there's something in the Dell mid-market product range that is going to suit your needs, and it's going to be supported now and into the future. So that was a really good session. What I particularly enjoyed was the demonstrations by Jason Bockey. He showed some real-world scenarios with live volumes and failing over a live volume in a metro cluster type environment. So really good day, really good sessions. Looking forward to today. Bags are packed. Onto the plane later on this afternoon. Really enjoyed my experience here at Storage Field Day. I'll record a wrap-up video hopefully sometime over the weekend covering the last two vendors, and then watch out for blog posts, more doodles, and more content for me on @virtualizereal or on definetomorrow.co.uk.